Hello and welcome to the update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. The Prime Minister says his government wants to make sure that Aussie consumers are getting a fair deal. Treasury has been asked to look into consumer laws, cracking down on hidden fees and making it easier for customers to cancel subscriptions. Anthony Albanese says the rip-offs need to end.
The aim is to assist people with cost of living by removing dodgy arrangements and making sure that consumers get value.
The Reserve Bank has dropped a big hint about likely interest rate cuts. The RBA's assistant governor says inflation expectations are starting to stabilise. Sarah Hunters told a conference financial markets are expecting inflation to fall at a faster pace than the RBA's modelling had predicted. Well, Australia's birth rate continues to decline. There were just shy of 287,000 babies born nationwide last year. That equates to 1.5 babies per woman, which is the lowest since records began in 1935. Westpac is under fire after customers were hit with an outage for the third time in as many days. Issues were reported with online and mobile services this morning. The bank says its team have been working around the clock and the problems have since been resolved and has apologised for the disruption. And there's concerns that a virus affecting tomato crops could drive up supermarket prices. A company which grows more than 1 million plants in South Australia has already dug up and thrown away thousands of plants. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, more details are emerging about an end of AFL season function which has seen a number of GWS players stood down. Giants players handed punishments from the AFL for their wacky Wednesday party will have 24 hours to decide whether they want to challenge the sanctions. It's understood one player made off-colour remarks about the P. Diddy allegations, while others dressed up as Aussie breakdancer Ray Gunn. In your entertainment news now, Britney Spears has opened up about the women who inspire her as she takes time out to write her novel. Among a host of A-list celebs, she's named Pamela Anderson, Natalie Portman, Selena Gomez and Drew Barrymore. The who's who of the modelling world have strutted the runway for this year's Victoria's Secret fashion show in New York. Sisters Gigi and Bella Hadid kicked off and closed out the festivities, while all the favourites made a comeback, including Kate Moss and Tyra Banks. And it seems music fans are keen on a BRAT summer, with Laneway Festival in Sydney and Melbourne a complete sellout. Charlie XCX is headlining in her only Aussie shows, with limited tickets still available in Brisbane, Adelaide and Perth. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.